Hi guys, happy Friday. Welcome back to the channel. This is Damsel in Distress. This is going to be an all signs reading from Friday until Monday. And I'm going to timestamp it in the comments so you guys can skip through to each sign if you want to. I'm going to include the Rebel deck, so some blunt, funny messages. They do have curse words. Please don't be offended. I'm not cursing at you. It's just the cards. It's meant for a laugh. All right, so we're going to start with our fire signs. It's almost Aries season. A couple more days and Aries starts. So let's see what we have for the sign of Aries. And all of my readings are always for any placement, sun, moon, rising sign, Venus. What do we have for Aries? All right, we start with Ten of Swords. So there's some sort of painful ending that needs to be completed. This is a finality. This is something that you need to let go of because holding on to it is only going to be to your detriment. It's only going to hurt you further. So you definitely need to release this. You need to let go of it, whether it's a situation, a relationship, a job, no matter what it is. This is something that has to be released because you can't carry it with you into the future. In this picture, this person is trying to climb into the boat and they're drowning, and the person in the boat is literally cutting their fingers off so that they cannot get their grip and go forward. You're going to know where that resonates for you. This is definitely a card that it needs to come to completion. It needs to end. Ten of Wands. Okay, so Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. One is a super painful ending. One is a heavy burden. You need to let go of them. Whether it's two separate situations or it's one and the same, this is something that you can't keep carrying with you any further. So the Ten of Wands is definitely fire sign energy, but it's a heavy burden that you've carried a very long time, and it's time to let it go. It's weighing you down. Eight of Wands. There's going to be some sort of communication coming in. This could be a love call coming, text, email, whatever the case may be. It's any type of communication and it's coming in quickly. These are typically the arrows of love, so think of Cupid's arrow. So this could be that you're holding on to a previous partnership or a love situation that has now become painful and it's become a burden. So I feel like you're going to be either hearing from this person or you're going to try and reach out to this person. Eight of Swords. You've been locked in your own mind with this whole situation. This is definitely something where it leaves you overthinking, you feel trapped, you feel stuck, you don't know which way to go. This is a pattern, so you have to break the cycle and you have to let go of this pattern. Four of Coins. You could be struggling financially. This is something where you're going to find the balance. She is protected by this winged creature, this big bird, and you are protected by the divine. This is something to where you're not going to completely fall on your face unless you need to learn a lesson from spirit. But typically this is a card about finding balance and restoring the finances when you've been in a place of lack. Knight of Cups. A love offer is definitely coming, or you are intending to reach out to make a love offer. This is something that you're going to have to find your courage and be very brave. I feel like this is somebody that maybe you've had an ending with, or there's been a falling out and you're both a little confused on going forward. You might not even be in communication currently with this person either. You could be blocked on their social media and their phone, or you guys may have had a falling out and are no longer speaking to each other. The Hierophant. This is part of your spiritual journey. You could also be connecting to a Taurus. This is something that could involve marriage for some of you in the future. It may not be the person that you're trying to reach out to. It might actually be somebody different. But usually when the Hierophant comes up, it's about the ascension journey, so spiritually waking up and learning, as well as one of marriage. So you're kind of climbing the staircase, so to speak, of trying to go forward. All right, what kind of Rebel deck messages do we have for Aries? Stop talking, shut your mouth, and listen. So is there something that you need to actually listen to? And that comes out with the Eight of Wands. So there's definitely communication. They broke your heart, so fuck them. Again, you need to let go of these people that aren't good for you. You need to let go of it and go forward because it hurts too much to keep holding on to it. Whatever you are thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. So the timing might be a huge factor. It might revolve around your money. Maybe that's part of what's taken so long to get this communication underway. Or maybe there's just too many things from the past, too much hurt, too much pain, and you've got to release it. Don't believe every shitty thought that you have. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. So that goes back to the overthinking and being trapped in this cycle of feeling stuck, feeling trapped, feeling like you don't know which way to turn. And it definitely feels heavy with all of the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Swords. It really feels like you have been stuck in this mental cage, in this mental prison for a very long time. And it's time to break free from that and to let go of it. So we're going to get one more Rebel deck card. Detox. Drink a smoothie, unfriend that asshole, and throw some shit out. So that's what I have for Aries. All right, let's do Sagittarius next. I'm going to go by elements. That helps me not forget which sign I'm on. So this will be for Sagittarius. What do we have? The Hermit, and we are under the Virgo full moon today, so you could be connecting to a Virgo, or you could have Virgo in your chart. This card is really interesting. So it's a card of inner reflection and inner work, kind of solitude, cutting off the world for a while. It's also a card of healing. It's a card that shows that you can hold the light for yourself, and you can be the light in your own world, as well as holding the light for others. So you might also be a light worker. This is something where you need to illuminate something in your life. So whether there is hidden knowledge that needs to come up, whether this is you're working through your spiritual journey, whether you just need to enjoy the solitude, peace and quiet, time alone in order to kind of reflect and work on some things. That's definitely part of the Hermit card. It's also a card that makes me think of Moses on Mount Sinai, where all of a sudden things are illuminated and God comes down and he gives them these bright ideas and this information. So when you kind of quiet your mind and you go within, all of a sudden you'd be amazed at the information that kind of comes to light. We have Knight of Cups. So a love offer might be coming in from a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This is somebody who genuinely has feelings for you and wants to pour out their cup of love and make you an honest answer, an honest offer. This is also a card that you might be seeing birds of any type as a signal from Spirit that you're on the right path. Six of Swords. This is a truth. There we go. If I could talk today. This is a laying down of swords. If there's been a lot of chaos, fighting, and animosity in this situation, I feel like things are finally going to calm down. This is a way to kind of release all the negativity and be able to go forward in a positive way. So there could be a laying down of swords and a fresh start. The Devil. There's definitely some sort of either codependency, addiction, temptation, or something that you feel stuck or bound by. This is something that you're able to overcome should you want to, but it will take work and effort on your part. I feel like some of you could be leaving a toxic relationship that there was just a lot of chaos, a lot of fighting, a lot of drama, and you've decided that you don't want this in your life anymore. Knave of Cups. So there's definitely love there. You have the Knight of Cups as well. So that would be news of a love offer. This is somebody who genuinely has feelings for you, but they may not know how to express them. So they might be a little naive, a little immature when it comes to love, especially if they're younger than you. Two of Coins could be juggling something. You need to find the balance. And I feel like that's what the inner reflection with the Hermit card is about. Could be balancing your finances or restoring the balance, especially if you're like leaving a marriage. Maybe the divorce is the option that you're seeking in order to restore balance, lovers. So if you are in a committed relationship, this signals usually things like soulmates, marriage, twin flames. But if it's out of balance in any way, the balance needs to be restored. This is also a card that signals Cupid's arrow has struck. So if you are leaving somebody, you might be meeting somebody new. There's two love offers coming in. Six of Cups. You could be feeling nostalgic or reminiscing about the past or a past person. This is something that I feel like you're thinking about things from the past, but you don't want to live in the past. So you're trying to make an effort to go forward into a positive way, but I feel like you're not quite there yet. Ace of Coins. So money could definitely be a factor. If you're trying to juggle your finances or work and home life balance, you need to first restore the balance before I feel like you're really going to welcome in love. And then I feel like a couple of new opportunities might come in. So it might not be just one, it might be multiple, and you're going to have to choose. You're not going to be able to juggle that forever. So there is a new opportunity coming for you to earn money. It might be a side hustle. It might be something that grows over time, but it's definitely something that can be fruitful, especially if you're ready for it. All right, what do we have for the Rebel deck for Sagittarius? Get over yourself and pull your shit together. Help people, give back, and do good shit for humanity. So that might be where you meet this person. That might be your way of restoring balance, is to go do things for other people. And sometimes it's just a small act of kindness that really kind of starts to catapult you forward. Fucking apologize. Seriously, just do it. If there's any place where you need to apologize or where you hurt somebody, then apologize. It helps to kind of restore the balance for everybody. Shit is going down with your job. Reevaluate, change your perception, or fucking quit. So you might need to be thinking of this new offer coming in, especially if things are toxic at your job. That can also be another one. The devil comes up. You may need to reevaluate your job. And if you're able to leave it for another one, that might also be another scenario. Get the fuck out of your head and get into your heart. It misses you. So definitely if you're feeling like overwhelmed, especially when it comes to love and things like that, sometimes overthinking is really the wrong place to be, especially when it comes to love. Sometimes you need to operate in your emotions for things, especially when it comes to love. Sometimes you need to stop being so analytical about things and you need to just go ahead and embrace the feelings. All right, so that's what we have for Sagittarius. All right, Leos. What do we have for our Leos? Leos for the weekend. What do we have going on? Page of Cups, basic good news. So good news is coming. This could also be a love offer coming in for some of you. This is somebody who might want to pour out their cup of love, or somebody that wants to express the feelings that they have. Could be a younger person, usually up to about 25 years old. 9 of Pentacles, peace of mind and contentment. Gosh, I can't talk today. Went to bed at 4 in the morning, so that's part of it. Yeah. Okay. So this is all about finding your abundance and working for everything that you've had come to you. Nothing was necessarily handed to you, but you've worked really hard for everything that you've achieved. And now you finally get to kind of sit back and enjoy all the fruits of your labor. 9 of Wands, undecided, need to take a step out of the situation, and then you will see more clearly. You're very guarded in a situation. This could have to do with love, and it could have to do with your money. It's definitely something where I feel like you have your guard up super high, and you're going to need to view it from a different perspective in order to really see the truth of it. The Hierophant, marriage, government or public company, body corporate, official building, or official situation. This is 2 different things for me. The Hierophant always signals things like marriage, so legalities, contracts, things like that, as well as a spiritual journey. So you could be adjusting the way that you view things. Maybe in the past you were hurt in a marriage and you left one, or they left you. And so you have your guard super high because of that, because of the past hurt and the past pain. So when you shift your perspective, you see things a little bit differently. Maybe you will realize that not everybody is that person, and that if you truly have feelings for somebody, sometimes you have to give them a chance. Give them the benefit of the doubt. So this is a card of marriage, but it's also a card of spiritually growing. So you could also be thinking of going back to school, or you could be furthering your spiritual education. 3 of Swords, deception, frustration, jealousy, and a broken heart. This definitely feels like a past energy. I don't know one person on the planet that hasn't been hurt in love in some fashion. So I think we all have a little bit of inner woundings with that. But this is a card that signals things can be healed. So just because somebody hurt you doesn't mean that you always have to live in that mentality of being hurt or heartbroken, and that you sometimes need to shift things and things need to change. So don't be jealous of other people. There are enough blessings to go around to the entire world, and you don't have to envy anybody else's anything, because what's meant for you will never pass you by. Six of Cups, happy house and childhood memories. So some of you could be connecting to the past in some way, reminiscing. Maybe you are connecting with people from your past, or maybe you're just kind of thinking of the way things used to be, especially if it pertains to love. Three of Wands, travel over land, surveying your kingdom. Some of you might be thinking of taking a trip. Some of you might be taking a vacation, or maybe it's for business, but your ships are coming in. It's something that you've definitely worked a long time for, and it's finally starting to come to fruition. Six of Pentacles, raise in money or salary. So even though you've kind of been really guarded for a long time, especially when it comes to love, or maybe your money even, this is something that I feel like you're finally going to find the balance. You're finally going to be able to help others, and you're finally going to be able to have more than enough to go around. So could be getting a raise or promotion at work, could be changing things up, but definitely some positive changes. You've got a feeling that you just can't shake. That little voice inside you, listen to that shit. That's your intuition. Don't ignore it. Money, make it rain. Definitely new money coming in for you, Leos. Don't believe every shitty thought that you have. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. So don't let your thoughts kind of overwhelm you. Definitely clear your mind and go forward from there. Take a shot. Don't take 12. Take 1. Okay, maybe 2. Move on. So you're definitely going to be recovering and getting over some of this stuff that's kind of held you back. And there's definitely new money coming for you, Leos. So keep plugging along. You're going to get there. All right, we're going to start with our water signs. Let's start with Pisces, my home team. I'm a Pisces sun, an Aqua moon, and a Scorpio rising. What do we have for the sign of Pisces? There we go. 7 of Swords. So there could be some sneaky, underhanded dirtbags in your life. You need to eliminate those. This is sneaky, underhanded behavior. This is lying. This is trying to get away with something, but I feel like you see this for what it is, and you end up not taking the bait and not falling for it. So I feel like you're going to see this person for what they truly are. Could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But they can't pull the wool over your eyes anymore. You see it for what it is. King of Wands, excuse me, you're going to end up rising from the ashes like a phoenix. And this, gosh, I have hiccups so bad. Sorry, guys. This is a phoenix rising from the ashes, but it's a peacock phoenix, which is really strange. So peacocks tend to kind of fan their tail feathers, especially the males, as part of their mating call. So somebody might be trying to get your attention, and because of that, they might be doing some sneaky, underhanded shit. So you're going to have to face reality and see things for what they are. I feel like you already see it coming. And this is definitely something where it's not going to defeat you. I feel like it's going to empower you. It's going to make you even stronger than you were before. And King of Wands energy is fire energy. So it's a lot of passion. So I feel like it's just going to catapult you even further. So things that were meant to sabotage you and defeat you, you're actually going to use to your benefit. 10 of Swords, you're leaving all the chaotic energy behind you. You're no longer going to stay in this painful situation. You're going to rise above it, and you're going to be able to come out on top. 5 of Swords, a lot of conflict, inner conflict, chaos, fighting, arguments. This is definitely not an energy that you are comfortable being in, and you're going to do everything in your power to eliminate it. There could have been a falling out with somebody recently. You're definitely going to need some time to recover from this, especially if it's been an ongoing thing. You're going to have to readjust how you operate in life, but you're able to go forward. 6 of Swords. This is needing to leave chaos behind for calmer waters. You might be leaving a marriage, you might be leaving a relationship, a job, whatever the situation is for you, you're leaving the chaos and the conflict behind you so that you can go forward into something that's better for you. Knight of Swords. Good news is rushing in. There's definitely news coming in. Could be from an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But this is bravery. This is rushing in head first to something in order to fight for what you want. Strength. It will take some courage on your part. You do have the strength in order to get through this. You're going to have to dig deep. Rely on others if you need to for some, assistance or clarity, a shift in perspective, but you got this. You are able to change these things. You are able to tame the beast. One of the hardest things is finding your courage and that inner strength, but you can do it. We have Three of Wands. Your ships are coming in. You're going to crawl out of all this toxic, negative stuff. And I feel like you're finally going to go forward into something that is really a lot better. Eight of Coins. Could involve a job change for some of you. This is working really hard at your goals and your work and a side hustle and whatever you do to earn money. This is something that I feel like is really going to go forward. It's been a long time coming for some of you, and you've had to crawl literally through a lot of shit in order to get here. So this is something where you're finally going to see things for what they are. You're finally going to be able to go forward bravely, and you're going to transform your entire life. So those are really awesome. All right, what kind of Rebel deck messages do we have for Pisces? They broke your heart, so fuck them. Anybody who tried to hurt you, I feel like you're done. You're washing your hands of all of this stuff. You are the best thing that has ever happened to you. Go easy on your ass and buy your own damn drink. You definitely don't need other people to necessarily do these things for you anymore. And I feel like that's part of your confidence and your strength, that you're finally realizing that you can do most of this all on your own and that you really don't need to rely on others. You're the shit. Don't forget it. All right, one more Rebel deck card for our Pisces. Stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. All right, that's what we have for Pisces. All right, Cancer. What do we have for Cancer for the weekend? What's going on with our Cancers? Ace of Cups. Excuse me, I can't talk today. So Ace of Cups, this one came out reversed. So there's some sort of fresh start that you are unsure of or denying in some way when it comes to love. I feel like somebody could have burned you really bad in the past, and so you might be closed off as far as your emotions when it comes to love. You might not want to take a chance with somebody because you're afraid of it. So what else do we have for Cancers? Ten of Coins. You're worried about your money, I feel like, or maybe this has to do with money. Maybe you went through a breakup that really devastated your finances. But this is something that is better that's coming. This is a lot of abundance. This is a lot of legacy of wealth coming to you. So even if you have been hurt in the past by love, I feel like financially you're going to be set, sound, and stable. Temperance. This is finding the balance. This is tempering things like anger. This is putting one foot in the water, knowing that all things will be balanced, restored, regenerated. This is definitely a card of spiritual protection as well as one of guidance. So they're guiding you into this new phase in your life right now. And you definitely need to be able to be courageous and take that first step. Two of Wands, you're at a crossroads. You need to make a decision. This also could signal things like travel. You might be thinking of taking a trip somewhere. You might be thinking of relocating. Maybe you're thinking of changing where you live, changing your appearance, but definitely a lot of changes, and you're going to need to make a choice on which path you want to take. Two of Swords, Two of Wands, and Two of Swords back to back. Yep. There are choices to be made. You need to take any blinders off, and you need to see things for reality. Face value, face reality, take the blinders off, and choose a path that you would like to go down. I feel like there's something that's changing within you that's divinely guided right now, and it's all part of the plan for you to get to your 10 of Coins, your prosperity. Three of Cups. This is a celebration. This is group activities. It is good news coming. Could be celebrating all sorts of good news. Birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, engagements, love. This is just an all-around good card. So Six of Coins. We definitely have more money coming. You're going to be able to balance out your finances. This is a card that if you have wealth and abundance, Spirit would like you to share that with the less fortunate. And that comes out with the 10 of Coins. So you're going to have more than enough money to go around. The Devil. The only card in the tarot deck that surpasses the Devil effortlessly is Temperance. So you're going to be able to overcome any fears, addictions, codependencies, negative ways of thinking, feeling stuck, trapped, or bound in a situation, leaving a chaotic, toxic relationship, you're going to be able to overcome that because Spirit is guiding you into a new direction. So you're going to be able to leave all the negative stuff behind you. One more card. 10 of Cups. 10 of Coins, 10 of Cups. Not only are you going to have your financial abundance, you are going to have your emotional fulfillment. You're going to be content in love. No more feeling negative about it. You're finally unlocking the secrets to your own happiness. So you're financially going to be set and stable, and emotionally you're going to feel complete. So that's really awesome, especially if it's been a period of toxic, chaotic, negative energy for a long time. You're finally coming out of that for the better. All right, Rebel deck, what do we have? Stop sleeping so damn much. Wake up. You are missing some cool shit. So maybe you're exhausted right now. I know I have been here lately. So sometimes you just got to regulate, your sleep cycle. And sometimes it's easier said than done. What in the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. So there's your sign. You need to stop procrastinating on anything that you're waiting on. Don't believe every shitty thought that you have. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. I feel like that's the theme of the readings today. That card's come out several times. It is dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass pronto. So don't live in la la land. Definitely make these decisions and make the changes that you need to make, because ultimately your contentment, happiness, and abundance is waiting for you. Step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Eat some yummy shit. Bacon, chocolate, beer. Get some. So maybe you need to indulge this weekend, especially if, you've been stressed out and things have been a little chaotic for you. I feel like some of you are going to need to kind of just take a breather this weekend and just kind of live a little bit. It'll be all right. Okay, that's what we have for Cancer. All right, Cancers, what do we have? Or Cancers, we just did Cancer. Scorpio, there we go. My brain will work today. We'll get there. We have Queen of Wands energy, so positive, fiery, and outspoken. Could be connecting to a fire sign, Leo, Sag, or Aries. This is somebody who is really ambitious. This is somebody who does not hold back. They speak their mind, whether it offends people or not. This is also somebody who has enough passion to also help you catapult to see your dreams and realities. So that's actually a good card for water and fire to be together, because I feel like they help motivate each other. 7 of Swords, high hopes, wish card, highest minor arcana. I really feel like this card is always about sneaky, lying, underhanded behavior, and we kept getting the sneaky thought card in the Rebel deck. So there's definitely somebody who could be deceiving you or trying to pull the wool over your eyes this weekend. So definitely keep your wits about you and make sure that if something feels funny to you or it feels off, feels fishy in any way, that you pay attention to that and don't ignore your instincts, because I feel like you're going to see it for what it is as long as you don't ignore any red flags. King of Pentacles, business, arrogance, and powerful. So this is somebody who's very business oriented, somebody who has all their ducks in a row financially. This is somebody who's really grounded, really stable, and they might just be looking for somebody to share all of their good fortune with, as well as their empire that they've built. King of Wands, restless, outspoken, and ambitious. So we have the King and Queen of Wands. So this could be like parental figures. This could be friends of yours. This could be you and your partner. Whoever these people are to you, they're both very outspoken people, and they have a lot of passion, a lot of fiery energy. They're kind of restless, so they might always have a lot going on in their lives. And I feel like they need this Pentacles in order to kind of balance things out for them. All right, let's see what else we got. There's too many cards there. We have 8 of Wands, so speedy news or a situation coming, arrows of love. So you could potentially have more than one suitor trying to pursue you. So there's 2 kings on the table and 1 queen. So there could be third-party interference for some of you. That might be what the lies and deception are about if somebody's cheating. But I definitely feel like there's communication of some type coming. So either something's coming to light, or somebody is going to express that they have feelings for you. However, you might already be in a relationship with somebody. So we'll see what happens. What else we got going on here? Six of Cups, happy house and childhood memories. This could be a past partnership as well that's resurfacing. This could be past husband, wife. This could be past boyfriend, girlfriend, but definitely something from the past. Maybe it's not just you that's reminiscing. Maybe it's also them. Excuse me, guys. Start talking and my throat gets dry. Start choking. All right, the Chariot, forward movement of resonance, journey, victory over a situation or problem, balancing the opposite polarities. So this tells me that there's going to be forward movement. I feel like you're going to see the deception or the secrets for what it is, and you're going to be able to take forward movement and make the changes that you need to make. You might be relocating, you might be moving out of a situation, you might be changing up literally everything that is kind of tried to keep you stuck. We have a celebration, 3 of Cups, bright happiness. Whatever this is, you're going to end up fine. Like, I feel like no matter what the situation is, no matter what the information is, it's not going to deter you off your path. So whether there's third-party interference, whether you're letting go of somebody from the past in order to go forward, I feel like there's a lot of options on the table for good forward progress and a lot of positive energy. So just be careful with anybody who's trying to deceive you. That's like the only thing I see that could be really negative. I feel like you're going to be able to roll with the punches and everything will be fine. Ask a fucking expert. Don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a damn professional. So you may need to seek some professional advice for some of this stuff. Believe what you see. Face reality or live in fucking la la land. Choose bravely. So you're definitely going to have to see the illusions for what it is, the deceptions. Eat your fucking vegetables. Eat some shit made by Mother Nature. So you might need to take better care of yourself. That's another one that comes out. You're going through some tough shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. So you're going to be fine. I think you're just overwhelmed right now is what it feels like. Get the fuck outside and move your ass. Your body is pissed at you. So you might need to go out. Maybe you need to go smell some roses, pick some wildflowers, get out in the sunshine, take a walk. Sit in the sunshine for a little bit and just absorb the vitamins from the sunshine. But you definitely have a lot going on. It does feel like heavy, chaotic energy, and I feel like you're trying to leave that behind and resolve these things because you know that you're meant for something better and that all of this stuff is not where you're meant to be. So that's what we have for Scorpio. All right, we're going to start with Libra next. What do we have for our air signs for Libra? 7 of Wands. So there is something that you've been working at a really long time. I feel like you have the upper hand in whatever this struggle is that you've been going through. It could have to do with work challenges. But this is something where you have the upper hand against your opponent and you need to keep going forward. This is something where you can't just give up because you've worked too hard for it. And there's definitely some adversity that you're facing, but that you have the ability to overcome it. Knight of Wands. This is definitely some news coming of the passionate kind. So you could be receiving a passionate offer. This is somebody who kind of blazes in really fast, but sometimes things fizzle out just as quick. So it might be a fling, so be careful of that if you're worried that they don't want long-term commitment. 2 of Swords, you might need to make a choice, and it could be between work or it could be between passion. And maybe you're not passionate about work as you used to be. Whatever the case may be, this is being at a crossroads and needing to make a choice on which direction you want to go. Do you want to follow your passion? Do you want to change jobs? Like, is this a love relationship? Only you're going to know what resonates for you. But there's something that you need to pick between. The Hanged Man, you're going to set yourself free from all the toxic chaos that's going on in your life. You're going to pick the path, there we go, that is right for you. So you need to set yourself free from anything that's keeping you stuck or keeping you feeling trapped. You're not going to wait around for this other person anymore. I feel like you're going to set yourself free. Ace of Swords. There's some sort of new bright idea coming. I feel like you're going to be able to see clearly what you need to do, and you're going to use the sword in order to cut away any obstacles that stand in your path. Seven of Coins. There's definitely something work-related that you have been plugging away at for a very long time and still haven't quite seen the harvest or the reward. Do not throw in the towel prematurely. This is something that will pan out, but it's going to take a little bit more time in order for it to pay off and for you to really see what you've worked so hard for. 10 of Wands. Let go of the heavy burden. If this is something you just can't do anymore, then you might need to release it in order to set yourself free. The Fool. There is a fresh start and a new beginning coming. You need to be able to take a leap of faith. So trust your higher self where it's leading you. Tower. Big changes are coming. Transformation is coming when you make this decision on which direction you want to go. So embrace the changes. They could be sudden or shocking, but it's definitely meant for your highest good. It's not everyone else's fault. You're a grown-ass adult, so stop blaming others for your shit. If there's any place you need to take accountability or responsibility, now's the time. Don't fucking force it. Allow that shit to come to you. So remember, anything that is meant for you will never pass you by, and you don't have to force things that are meant for you. That project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. I do feel like Spirit is on your side with this. Stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. All right, that's what I have for Libra. All right, this is going to be for Geminis. What do we have for our Geminis? That was quick. The Emperor and the Empress. Shush. Come on now. And 4 coins. All right, so we start with the Emperor. So this is the divine masculine. So you might be uniting with your other person, your other half, your twin flame, your soulmate. And the reason I say twin flame is because we have the divine masculine and the divine feminine, and those are the twin flame energies in the tarot deck. So this is parental protection. This is provisions, protection, masculinity, fatherhood, all of the creature comforts. And this is also conquering your fears as well as conquering your conquest. So very strategic move could be being made. And he's looking at something. So I love how these cards are designed. So if you look at this, he's literally got his gaze fixed on her. So he intends to go after her. So if you're not currently in union with your soulmate or your twin flame, this is something that I feel like is coming. So this is future energy. Very interesting. So she is the divine feminine. She is the Empress. She's motherhood, fertility, pregnancy, nurturing, compassion, and empathy. And together they create life, they create legacy, they create an empire. So very interesting energy there. All right, so 4 coins, you're balancing out your finances. If things have been at an imbalance, you're finally going to get your money together. You're going to have a solid foundation on which to build. And I feel like this union kind of helps solidify. Yep, definitely union. So 4 coins, 4 wands. This is a solid, stable foundation, but it's also something to build on. So we have the finances intact. Now we have union. This is the 1111 card. This is soulmates, twin flames, and definitely union could be possible in the future. It's a card of marriage, definitely going forward. Ace of Cups. The new love offer is coming. Okay, so this is by far the best reading today. Very excited for all of you Geminis out there. But this is something that is a new love offer coming. So if you have not met this person is coming. Knave of Coins. We have news about your money coming in, so that's a plus. And Ace of Coins, a fresh start and a new beginning when it relates to your finances. So this Emperor Empress energy could have a big impact financially in a positive way for you guys. The union, I feel like, will help kind of stabilize things. Knight of Coins, absolutely. There's definitely news about money coming, a new job opportunity, something that helps stabilize your finances. Maybe your other person is actually really well off financially, and that really helps to kind of stabilize your life. Detox, drink a smoothie, unfriend that asshole, and throw some shit out. Get rid of anything that isn't meant to go with you forward and let go of it. Make better fucking choices. If you're pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. Again, you have to be accountable for your own actions. winning. You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. So I do feel like this is a really good reading coming forward. Get the fuck out of your head and get into your heart. It misses you. So definitely stop operating only in your thought process. Sometimes we have to operate in our emotions. That's what we have for Geminis. All right, Aquarius, this is what we have for Aquarius. 2 of Wands, short journey, movement to or near water. You might be thinking of traveling, or you need to pick a path on which direction you want to go. This could be a decision that you're weighing. You might also be thinking of traveling for work or traveling for a vacation. You could even be thinking that eventually you want to relocate. 9 of Swords, tears and frustrations, letting go of emotions. Are you having sleepless nights? Are you overthinking a situation? Is it leaving you feeling really anxious or depressed? You definitely need to release all of those tears and frustrations. Tears cleanse the soul. It's better to release that than to keep holding on to it. Inner strength, confrontation with yourself or other people. You might be dealing with a Leo. This is something where I feel like you're going to be able to tame the beast. This is something where you're going to have to really dig deep and find your inner courage and your inner strength in order to face your fears and go forward and release all these negative emotions that you're carrying. Knight of Cups, needing more confidence. This might be you that needs more confidence in order to approach somebody with a love offer, or this is somebody who needs more confidence to approach you with a love offer, but there's definitely a love offer that wants to come in. Page of Swords, spying or deception, reflecting back over your shoulder. This is a voice of truth card for me, so I always think of Joan of Arc, but this is something that somebody could be deceiving you in some way, and so that might be what the sleepless nights and the anxiety are about. It could be why you're overthinking a situation, and this might be what you need to have courage about in order to leave a situation. Somebody could be deceiving you, so you might want to leave that behind. 2 of Cups, peace of mind and joining of 2 people. So this is a love opportunity that could lead to things like marriage or high-level commitment. So if in the past you were dealing with somebody who left you in your emotions really negatively, you could be cutting this person out because there's somebody new or a new offer coming in. And that offer could definitely lead to things like marriage. All right, don't talk to anyone and don't look at anyone. You need some fucking time alone, and you know why. I feel like because you're still kind of processing through this. Take a fucking trip, 2 of Wands. Go see some shit, do some things, and talk to people cooler than you. What else do we have for our Aquarius? Take a shot. Don't take 12. Take 1. Okay, maybe 2. And move on. Let's get one more. You're the shit. Don't forget it. So remember where your worth comes from. It comes from God's source in the universe. It does not come from the opinions of others. And that's what we have for Aquarius. All right, Virgos. What do we have for our earth signs? Virgo. What do we have for Virgo for the weekend? 9 of Coins, so standing in your abundance, things that you've worked really, really hard for are finally starting to pay off or soon will. You're going to get to enjoy the sweetness or the fruits of your labor, everything that you've worked super hard for. Temperance, you're going to need to restore or find the balance. This is also divine guidance and protection. You need to be willing to dip your toe in the water in order to restore or find the balance in something. Just listen to your intuition. It will guide you where you're supposed to be. 5 of Coins, you could have cut somebody off either energetically or you're no longer giving to this situation. This is also a card of leaving somebody out in the cold. They definitely will feel that. This is also a card of money worries. So if you need to find the balance in your finances, maybe your resources are a little depleted right now, definitely you have the ability to change those things if you want to. 2 of Cups, so there's a union possible. You could be thinking about marriage with somebody, or this is the joining of 2 people. This is a union, so whether you're moving your relationship to the next level or you're thinking about getting married to this person, it's definitely a positive card when it comes to relationships. 9 of Swords, you may have to get out of a pattern of overthinking, especially where you're having anxiety, depression, sleepless nights, lots of fear, lots of negative emotions, feeling kind of trapped mentally. 7 of Cups, there might be a lot of options on the table, a lot of things that maybe you're thinking about or weighing in order to make this choice. But it does feel like you're really thinking about, you want to move forward with a union, but you're nervous or you're scared. And then this is also a card that says everything that glitters isn't gold. So make sure you know what you're getting yourself into before you sign on the dotted line. Two of Swords, a choice must be made, a path to take. I feel like it's going to be a divinely guided step, whichever decision you choose. But this is also needing to take off the blinders, face your fears, and face reality in order to pick. Five of Swords. There's been a lot of conflict and chaos with somebody, and this is definitely something that I feel like you want to leave behind. It's left you very confused on how to go forward. We have a wish fulfillment with the Star. This is Aquarius energy. This is a wish fulfillment granted in divine timing. So if this is you've wished or prayed or manifested on a partner to share your life with, this comes out with the Two of Cups. This is something that they're going to grant to you in divine timing. So timing is definitely a factor, but I feel like things are slowly starting to unfold in a positive way, and you will be getting a wish fulfillment. Drop the fucking ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. So be your true authentic self. Everybody else is already taken. Get some fucking sleep. You're being an ass because you are fucking tired. Face to pillow now. So you might need to take some time and rest this weekend. We have, you're going through some tough shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. So I definitely feel like you're going through some stuff. Shit is going down with your job. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. Definitely could be one of the choices that you're trying to make, especially if money has been really tight. Believe what you see. Face reality or live in fucking la la land. Choose bravely. So I feel like you're going to see things for reality. You're going to face your fears, but there is definitely something better on the horizon. It could be marriage for some of you after a long period of things being chaotic. There's lots of choices that you're weighing. Some of them have to do with money. Some of them have to do with love, but ultimately there is good news with a wish fulfillment coming in. All right, let's see what we have for Taurus. What do we have for Taurus for the weekend? Eight of Swords. So something that leaves you feeling stuck, trapped, or bound, especially in a mental prison. This could be a pattern that you're in. This could be you're overthinking a situation. I feel like you need to shift your perspective and you need to see things in a different light, and that will give you the clarity that you need to go forward. Knight of Wands. Following your passions. A passionate new offer could be coming in. This could be a romantic offer, or this could be some sort of new adventure that you're trying to seek out. There is definitely news coming. It could be some sort of news from a distance. And I feel like spiritually, you're starting to awaken. So his third eye is wide open. So I think you're starting to finally see the reality of things or shift your perspective. The Emperor, Aries energy, could be connecting to an Aries. This is the divine masculine in the deck, so that could resonate with you. Or it could be the person that you're thinking of. This is somebody who comes in to conquer, and definitely somebody who kind of takes the bull by the horns, and somebody who wants to be able to move things and go forward. It's a strategic move, so whether this is something that maybe you're leaving a job or a relationship to go forward into something that you're more passionate for. Knight of Cups, definitely love coming in, an offer that either you intend to make or somebody is going to make to you. Could also be seeing birds at this time. Ten of Coins, you're not struggling financially anymore, or you soon won't be. This is something where I feel like you're building an empire, and the Emperor definitely has an empire. So if this is you and this is your energy, you're working towards these big financial goals, something that's going to pay off in the future for you. Ace of Coins, take that opportunity, take that fresh start. If it's leaving a job for something that pays better, it might start out a little bit slow, but eventually it leads to a lot of fulfillment and abundance. The Devil, you're overcoming this toxic energy of overthinking, feeling stuck, trapped, or bound, letting go of things like addictions, or letting go of toxicity in your life. King of Wands, definitely a lot of passion in this. You could also be connecting to a fire sign. There's a lot of fire in this reading. And this is something that I feel like you need to be ambitious. You need to be courageous, and you need to not be afraid to take a step in doing things that you really want to do. So whether that's going after a love opportunity, a work opportunity, whatever the case might be for you, This is definitely something where you need to follow your ambitions. You need a big fucking hug. Squeeze. Definitely sending good energetic energy and a big fucking hug. You're giving away your power. You are a badass. Now act like it. The Emperor is not a pushover. He is a badass. So keep going forward. Stop whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. Definitely that card's come out a lot in the readings today. Whatever you are thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. So I feel like that's the only thing holding you up is timing. And that's the Eight of Swords energy of feeling stuck. Love. Get some, give some, and it will cheer your ass up. So you might need to give love or receive love and drop the fucking ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. So just be your true, authentic self this weekend. All right, Capricorn, final sign. What are we doing this weekend for Capricorns? What's going on? Five of Cups. You might be deep in your emotions right now or dealing with things like grief, loss, and mourning. You could have experienced a recent loss, whether it was a physical loss or an emotional loss, but you need to process through those emotions and deal with them in order to release them and move forward. It's going to take some strength on your part. You could also be connecting to a water sign or a fire sign. This is digging deep and finding your inner courage, your resolve, your resistance. This is something that I feel like you have the capability to overcome, but it may take you some time, and you might still have some things that pop up from time to time, like memories or emotions that kind of come out of nowhere, but you're going to get through it. We have the Devil. There's Capricorn energy. This is letting go of temptations, addictions, things that keep you stuck, trapped, or feeling bound, and overcoming all of those temptations. You're literally trying to better your life right now, and I feel like it's been a struggle for you. There might be days where it's hard for you to get out of bed. There might be days where you just feel like you can't keep going anymore, but you're going to be able to overcome this. Queen of Swords. This is really determined energy. It always makes me think of Off with Their Heads. There's heads on spikes behind her. This is cutting out obstacles. This is cutting away things that aren't meant for you to go forward with. And these are eliminating the obstacles in order to really, truly be where you're supposed to be in life. So if it's a work goal that you're trying to attain, I feel like you're going to be successful. If this is eliminating toxic things in your life, or limiting thoughts or negative emotions or people, situations, you're going to eliminate those because you intend on going forward. Page of Wands. This is following your passions. This is being able to have that zest for life again. This is also a card that signals that things are finally starting to turn around for the better, and you're going to be able to celebrate your wins, your achievements. Five of Wands. It's time to let go of the conflict, chaos, fighting, and turmoil. You can't keep going at the pace that you've been going, so it's time to cut these things out. Eight of Swords. Eliminating a cycle, eliminating a mindset, changing your perspective. You are not truly stuck, trapped, or bound. You can go forward. You can make changes. King of Coins. Slow and steady wins the race. You're building an empire, and that takes time. You're going to overcome all these challenges. You're going to remove the obstacles. You're going to have a reason to celebrate because you did the hard work. You cut out the toxic cycles, the people, all the things that stood in your way, all of the conflict, negative emotions. You're finally going to go forward. What else do we have? You are going through some tough shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. So you're going to handle it. You're going to do it. You're just exhausted right now, so you might need to rest this weekend. Stop sleeping so damn much. Wake up. You're missing some cool shit. So don't waste the entire day in bed, unless you're really recovering from like illness or injury or something. But you're missing out on life, so go enjoy life again. You are talented and fucking amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. And that card made me super emotional. So you're really, really in your Five of Cups energy this weekend. So you need to kind of ground your energy for sure. Maybe you need to go outside and enjoy things again. I definitely feel like you've been really down and depressed, and I can really feel it. So sending you a big hug. Shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. Forgive and let that shit go. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. Remember, you are being shady. Watch out. Some shit could get ugly. If you're being shady in any way, definitely knock that off. It could come back to bite you in the butt. We have stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. Get over yourself and pull your shit together. Help people, give back, and do good shit for humanity. Let's do one more. You've got a feeling that you just can't shake. That little voice inside of you, listen to that shit. That's your intuition. It's trying to guide you where you need to be. That project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. I'm going to do one more for Capricorns. Drop the fucking ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. All right, so Capricorns, you're dealing with a lot of heavy emotions this week, and I definitely feel like you're trying to find the strength to stop obsessing or dealing with all of these negative emotions. Slowly but surely, I feel like you're cutting your way out of the darkness, and there's going to be a positive reason to celebrate. You're going to be leaving all of the fighting, the chaos, the toxic stuff, the overthinking, and the feeling like crap behind you. But it's going to take a little bit of time, so you're going to have to be patient. In the meantime, just be you. Go after your dreams. Follow the things that you're passionate about and find your zest for life again. It's going to be okay. This is a temporary setback. It's not forever. Things are going to turn around for you financially, but you're going to have to do the work in order to get there. You're building an empire. It takes some time. All right, guys, that's what I have for our weekend messages. I hope it helps, and we'll see you back here next week. I'm still trying to get together what days I'm posting what on the new channel. There'll always be daily messages. Those are the little short readings, a card of the day, zodiacs by element every day. Those are going to be the short readings. I'm going to upload love readings on a specific day, so you guys will know when to check out love messages for singles, couples in separation, and twin flames. We're going to have another day that's going to be our spiritual advice. So that'll be starseed messages, keepers of the light, angel guidance, and animal messages. And then we're going to do zodiac moon messages. So those are celestial messages, and you don't have to have a placement in any of those in order for the message to resonate. It's just kind of what's going on in the universe, the energy at the time. Let's see. Then we're going to do bigger readings monthly for each sign. So towards the beginning of the month, I'll upload each zodiac sign individually for the month. And Fridays, we always do Rebel Deck. So that's like your weekend laugh, something funny, blunt messages, something to kind of send you off to have a good weekend. And then Sundays is usually when I will upload shadow work. So anybody wanting to work on their shadow work to kind of create the balance between yourself, the light side that you show to the world, and the shadow side that we keep hidden, to merge the two to become who you truly are and be able to stand in your own power. We'll be sharing different stuff out of my book, some manifesting tips, gardening tips, cooking stuff. We're gonna have a lot of stuff on this channel. So if you guys are not subscribed, please think about subscribing. Click the little bell icon so that you get notified when we're able to go live. I think I need like 50 followers or 50 subscribers to go live on this channel. So we'll get there. In the meantime, I will be posting content fairly regularly. So there will be a lot of stuff to see. Thank you guys so much, and have a great weekend.